So this is cTrader, and for today's video, we're going to be doing a full review of funded trader markets. So yeah, if you're new to the channel, I really appreciate you being here. Don't forget to leave us like, subscribe, and also drop a comment below with your thoughts about this review, because it actually helps the channel more than you think. So in this video, we'll be talking about everything related to funded trader markets. We're going to look at the benefits they offer to traders, what kind of features they have, and what makes them stand out compared to other platforms. I want to break this down in a simple way so it's easy to understand, even if you're still new to funded trading. Now, funded trader markets is basically a platform where you can trade different types of plans. As you can see here, they cover over 160 countries. They offer up to 1.5 million in maximum allocation, and they have 24-hour payout guarantees. On top of that, they also offer on-demand payouts, which is honestly a big plus for a lot of traders. So yeah, that's something worth noting. If we take a look at Trustpilot, you'll see that funded trader markets currently has a 4.2 star rating. They're based in Dubai, and you can scroll through a lot of real feedback from traders who are already using the platform. I definitely recommend taking some time to explore their Trustpilot page and their website just to get a better overall picture of how they operate. Another good thing is that they offer MatchTrader 5, so you can trade directly on MT5, which a lot of traders already prefer. And yeah, from what you can see here, they are actually paying their traders. These are some of the latest payouts, and later on, we'll also be checking this out inside their Discord just to see more proof and transparency. So with that said, the first thing we're going to dive into is the plans they're offering to traders. We'll break them down one by one and talk about which type of trader each plan might be best for. So yeah, let's get into it. So they actually offer three main options here. They have a one-step program, they also have a two-step evaluation, and then they have instant funding. Now, we're gonna start by looking at the instant funding option first, because honestly, this is what most traders usually go for. The main reason, there are no profit targets and you're funded instantly. So yeah, you're basically trading right away. With instant funding, all you really need to focus on is maintaining your account and staying within the rules. You have to keep your consistency score in check and follow the risk requirements to stay eligible for payouts. As long as you respect those rules, you're good to go, which makes this option very attractive for a lot of traders. Now, under instant funding, they offer three different account types. You have Instant Standard, Instant Pro, and Instant Plus. You can see here that each one comes with different pricing and of course different risk parameters. For the cheaper option, you can actually start with Instant Plus, but you do need to pay attention to the loss limits and drawdown rules, because that's where most traders slip up. So yeah, this part is really important. For the Instant Plus account, the daily drawdown is 3% and the maximum overall drawdown is 6%. The profit split is 80%, which is pretty solid. And they also have a consistency score requirement of 20%. What that basically means is that no single day's profit can exceed 20% of your total profit, so you need to trade in a more balanced and consistent way. Moving on to Instant Pro, this one also has a 20% consistency score requirement. The maximum daily drawdown is 3%. And the maximum overall drawdown is also 3%, with an 80% profit split. So yeah, this option is clearly stricter on risk, but it's designed more for disciplined traders who are confident in their risk management. Now, for Instant Standard, this one gives you a bit more flexibility. You can actually add 10% for an extra profit split, and the reset fee is lower compared to the other options. The maximum overall drawdown here is 5%, the maximum daily drawdown is still 3%, and the profit split can go up to 80%. The consistency score stays the same at 20%, so the rules don't really change there. So yeah, the biggest benefit of instant funding accounts is pretty clear. There are no profit targets at all, and you're funded right away. For traders who want to skip evaluations and just focus on managing risk and trading consistently, this is definitely one of the most appealing options. All right, so next, we're going to take a look at the one-step evaluation. This program actually comes with three different options. You have one-step Nitro, one-step Nitro Static, and one-step Nitro X. So yeah, let's break these down one by one so it's easier to understand how each of them works. Starting with one-step Nitro, this one comes with a profit target of 10%. The maximum overall drawdown is 6%, and the maximum daily drawdown is 4%. The consistency rules are still in place here, both for the evaluation and the simulated funded stage. During the evaluation, you need to make sure that you don't hit more than 50% of the total profit target in a single day. So basically, don't rush it. You want to trade consistently and not rely on just one big trade, because that usually doesn't work well in the long run. Once you get funded under one-step Nitro, there's a 45% consistency rule. So again, they're really pushing traders to focus on consistency rather than just trying to pass the challenge quickly. And yeah, this is something to keep in mind if you're planning to trade this account more seriously. Now, moving on to one-step Nitro Static. This one is very similar to one-step Nitro, but the main difference is the profit target. Here, the profit target is lower at 8%, while the maximum overall drawdown stays at 6%. The maximum daily drawdown is 3%, and the profit split remains the same. The good thing about this option is that there's no consistency score during the evaluation phase. The consistency rule only applies once you reach the simulated funded stage, and that consistency score is 30%. You'll also notice that one-step Nitro Static includes a floating loss limit during the evaluation and unfunded stages. So yeah, that's another detail you really need to be aware of when managing your risk on this account type. Now, for one-step Nitro X, this one actually has the lowest profit target among the one-step programs, which is 6%. However, the trade-off is tighter risk rules. The maximum overall drawdown is 3%, and the maximum daily drawdown is also 3%. The big advantage here is the profit split, because this one offers a 100% profit split, meaning you keep everything you make, which is honestly a huge plus. After that, we move on to the two-step evaluation. This program has 2 phases, and it also comes in 2 types. You have the regular 2-step plan and the newer 2-step prime option. One good thing here is that there's no consistency score during the evaluation stages, which a lot of traders actually prefer. So yeah, that definitely makes it more flexible. For the regular 2-step plan, phase 1 requires an 8% profit target, and phase 2 requires 5%. You need to maintain a maximum overall drawdown of 10% and a maximum daily drawdown of 4%. The starting profit split is 70%, but you can scale it up to 90% over time, which is pretty solid. Now for the 2-step prime, this one has the lowest profit targets for both phases. You only need 6% in phase 1 and 6% again in phase 2. The maximum overall drawdown is 6%, and the maximum daily drawdown is 3%. The profit split here starts at 80%, and one of the best parts is the payout cycle, because you can withdraw daily on this account type. That said, for the 2-step prime account, there is a consistency score once you reach the funded stage, and that consistency score is 30%. So yeah, even though it's more flexible during the evaluation, you still need to trade consistently once you're funded, which is honestly fair if you want long-term payouts. So yeah, one more thing I want to mention is that once you're actually a funded trader, there's no consistency score anymore. That's a really important point. So if you're someone who prefers a lower profit target and doesn't want to stress too much about consistency rules, the 2-step prime option might honestly be a really good fit for you. Now, if you look here at their plans, you'll notice they're currently offering some of the lowest pricing they've had so far because of their discounted promotions. Funded Trader Markets is actually pretty generous when it comes to profit splits. They also offer on-demand payouts with an average processing time of 24 hours, and if the payout isn't completed within that time, they'll actually double your payout, which is pretty crazy when you think about it. Another good thing is the platforms they support. You're not locked into just one option. You can trade using MatchTrader, TradeLocker, MetaTrader 5, or cTrader. So yeah, that's great because you can just choose whatever platform you're already comfortable with instead of being forced to learn something new. They also offer swap-free accounts and leverage of up to 100 times. On top of that, you can trade different markets like Forex, commodities, indices, and more. So it's not limited at all, and it gives you a lot of flexibility depending on your trading style. As you can see here, these are some of the latest traders who receive payouts. A lot of them are getting pretty big payouts, which is always motivating to see. And yeah, if you're aiming to be one of them, don't forget to check out their current offerings because who knows, you might be the next funded trader getting paid out. Now let's talk about the promotions because this is probably what most people are interested in. Right now, you can get up to 60% off on the 2-step challenge, plus 150%. For instant funding, you can get up to 40% off with a buy one, get one free deal. And for the 1-step challenge, you get 60% off, buy one, get one free, plus a 1% lifetime profit split. So yeah, these deals are actually really solid. Just keep in mind though, these promotions are only available for a limited time and they're running until December 22. So if you're thinking about it, you probably don't want to wait too long. If you jump into their Discord, you'll see there are already a lot of traders posting payout proofs. You can also check out testimonials from other traders, which is always nice for transparency. If you want to stay updated on promotions, you can head over to the promo section. And of course, don't forget to check the announcements as well. You can also chat with other traders and even talk directly with support moderators in the general chat. I actually already have an account here. And as you can see, these are my accounts. You'll see details like the profit target, daily loss limit, maximum loss limit, and trade history. So yeah, I'll be trying to pass this challenge myself, and I'll definitely give you guys an update if I'm able to pass it and get a payout. For more information, you can also visit their website and use the live chat support if you have any questions or need clarification about anything. So yeah, I think that pretty much wraps up this review. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. I really appreciate your time, and I'll see you in the next video.